Hey everybody, welcome to our live chat. I'm Heather and I am here along with Renee every day, Monday through Thursday starting at 8 Central Time. And then on Fridays, we're switching over to our new schedule, and that's 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. And then at 4 and 10, we're on Facebook. So we hope that you join us each and every day to ask questions and to find out more secrets about Luminess, what we have to offer. So if you're new to Luminess, you may have ordered a system, and let's go over real quick what that system may look like. This is our icon, and you might have an Icon Pro, you might have the Legend. But this is our icon pictured here. And then we do give you 2 bottles of foundation along with Love and along with blush. Our blush is super high pigmented, meaning it is going to intensify. So a little bit does go a long way. And then then Love is a hydrating illuminator, and it's going to give you a little bit of illumination without too much shine. So if you're wanting that kind of glow, but you want it more subtle or you're unsure about it, Love is a great place to start. And then we do give you 2 bottles of foundation so you can mix and match, have that perfect shade match 365 days a year. And then practice. We want you to practice. We want you to really get in there, open it up, and experience Luminess. Now, these are some wrong side. These are the things that we want you to do when starting out with Luminess. First thing is get it out of the box. That's going to be your first and biggest step. And just start, when you turn it on, there is air that comes out. And so when you feel this air, you know that that's where the makeup's going to go. So even if you sat there and you just close your eyes and just felt that air, move your stylus around, even this is letting you understand about Luminess and what it's going to do, how airbrushing works, because you're moving it around, and we want you to move your stylus around. We also want you to keep it about 4 finger widths away from your face and barely pull back on that trigger. That is the big thing. I'm going to move over a little bit more. Okay. That is the big thing that we want you to do, is barely pull back. So 3 things to remember while airbrushing: keep it 4 finger widths away, keep moving, and barely pull back. But even if you just sit there and practice with water, practice with the air, you're going to learn. You're going to learn. And then I would also say, do the 7th day challenge. Use it 7 days in a row, and by that 7th day, you will have it down. All right. Hello, Amber and Patty. Good to see you guys. Nancy, good to see you. I'm putting on, this is actually the AM lotion. And since I already took the makeup off from earlier, I want to put some moisture back into my skin and help with the wrinkles and crinkles. I want those to go away. And so last hour, or the noon, I did everything that is in your starter kit. So we only covered what was in your starter kit. So again, if you're new, check out the noon on YouTube, and you'll see that what we give you is plenty to get started and to do a full look. Once you get airbrushing down, then let's talk about, like different order that you need to put it in, or different things that you might want to do to get that certain look that you want. But the biggest thing is to get that movement and those tips down. I'm going to get out some, I know this isn't the right color, but I'm going to go ahead and use it. Hello, Candy. How are you? And I don't have, I'll use this then. All right. So I'm actually going to go in and I'm going to do a little bit of concealer right on top of my lid. Now, if you notice, anytime I touch my face, I'm tapping. If you're putting on traditional makeup, if you're having to correct something that you airbrushed, or tap. It's a light tap. That way you are actually not pulling on your face. And what that's doing is possibly, even if I do a brush, I'm still tapping. And that way you're not pulling, you're not swiping it off. Right there. There we go. All right, I am going to take the Nude and Naughty palette. And this is, I kind of wanted to do something different. So I'm actually going to do reverse eyeshadow. And meaning, normally you would do light here and then the dark in the crease to open up your eyes. So I kind of want to have some fun and do it a little differently. I'm still going to do natural. I'm not going to do anything crazy or dramatic. I just want to, hey. Oh, hey, Tamberly. How are ya? How are ya? Let's see what other brushes I need. Might use that one. And what other ones do I need? And we'll do this one too. All right, so I am pulling a flat eyeshadow brush, of course, the blending brush, and then I'm pulling an angled brush too. Remember this angle brush, if you don't have an angle brush like this, get one because it's important. You can do eyeliner with it. If you're using eyeshadows, you can also fill in your brows with it if you needed to. So it's a lot of fun. It's really good. So with a medium, kind of a medium brown, medium to darker, but not like a deep, deep dark. And I'm using the Nude and Naughty. And I'm going to go in, and let's do this one. And I'm actually going to start it. I'm like, I don't even know if I can do this. Let's see if we can do it. So I'm going to start halfway in my crease and bringing it in. Like, I don't even know where to start. Let's see if this works. So again, halfway in the crease. I'm not going all the way out to the edge, but then I'll come in a little. And guys, when you're doing eyeshadow, all that is contouring and highlighting, okay? Thank you, Jeannie. Jeannie loves my background. I'm trying to get one. I want it just more natural and not so distracting. I felt like this one was a good one. All right. So I actually did darkness here, which is normally I do darkness out here. Oh, of course, Nancy. So this is, I'm using the Nude and Naughty. And then I'm using, I kind of mix colors a lot, but mainly this one right here. And I'm just, did you see that one? I hope you did. So I'm just blending that. So there's no hard edges. Go up a little bit more. But there you go. All right. Now I'm going to go in and with a neutral, very light neutral color, I'm going to start on my lids and kind of blend it out a little bit more there. And I'm using, this might be a little bit too light, but I'll probably be mixing these two colors right here. Those two. Because I want a little bit of a shimmer, but not too light. And then that I'm just going to stack right on where the color of my eye would be, where your iris is. So I'm not going all the way in. And I've never done this before. I was like, hey, let's try it. So just right where the color of my eye. Now, you doing it as well, I would love for y'all to practice doing it as, you know, do some fun stuff. But everybody's eye shape is different. And so you have to adjust for your eye shape. All right. So I got Might go out a little bit more. Got most of that. Again, look, I'm tapping, not swiping. There we go on that. All right. So now with a lighter brown, which will be probably between these two. I'll start with the lighter one first. Now I'm going to blend the outside. And I just want to see what it's looking like. Okay. So I'm going to keep with that lighter shade right now. And to be honest, I could probably have just blended this out where it faded out all the way. But I don't know, let's try. I'm going a little bit darker just so you can see something in the crease. But I'm kind of going right underneath it too, right there. And now I'm going back to the darker shade and just to blend this a little bit more. Because, you know, if you're not going strong, go home or go strong. All right. There you go. Something different. I will go in and do, I'm going to use an angled brush, which is that one right there. And I'm going to go in and I'll use I'll stick with the darker brown to do the liner underneath. And just popping that on like that. Now, you always see me do like the Persuasion eyeliner or Temptation eyeliner, but you can go in and even do the eyeliner on top with eyeshadow. And I'm tapping it, or as Renee says, tickling those lash line. Getting it right inside. Tap, 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 tap. And doing it with this eyeshadow is going to make it a softer look. So if you're just like tapping that in, the line is going to be quite a bit softer than if you did Persuasion. And then here's another trick. If you have trouble getting it all the way in here because of wrinkles and crinkles or whatever, you know, those issues that we have, what you can do is if you're looking, I'm looking at my mirror here, know where you're going and you can look down. If I look for this eye, if I look down, it stretches my eye how I need it stretched. And this eye, I'm going to look this way. And then that way you can get all the way inside. So there you go. All right. So now I can take this right here and I'm just swiping it. Oh, I did get my translucent powder here. Oh, wait, do I have it out? Now the charger getting stuck. Oh, here it is. Okay. So I am using our translucent powder, which is this one. Okay. And I just cleaned up, swipe anything here. Now, because I don't have anything on right now, I could take a wipe and just wipe that. That's where you're going to get, you know, that if I needed to have that exact line, you're able to do that as well. So now, here it is. I'm going in and I'm going to put my highlighter or my concealer in there. Now, usually when I'm doing a regular concealer, I start here and then I'll blend it up because I don't want to enhance those wrinkles and crinkles underneath my eye. And so I'm going to actually focus them in the area where I don't have as many wrinkles and crinkles, and then I can blend it up. So there's less makeup actually going underneath the eye. And then I can do that. Oh, Candy, you're just now getting my email? All right, so blending this. Now with these guys, they don't move. Like once they are on, they're on. So that's why I'm working one side at a time. If I put that on both sides, by the time I get over here, it wouldn't move. Like it stays put. But geez, can you see the difference? You know what? Let me do this. I always have trouble and I'm like, I can't see. And then I realize my computer lights are down. All right. This is just, it's an artificial hairbrush artificial hair, and it's a foundation brush. They're very common. I would probably be using a blender. I like blenders a little bit better. You can even use like a wet blender to blend this out. I just don't have any here. I'm trying to get everything stocked back up since we are back in the office. I'm having to get stocked up again here because I took a lot of things home to be able to do live chats there. And now I'm like, oh. All right. There we go. It makes a world of difference. Now I'm going to go in and just lightly powder, because anything cream base, you need to set with powder. So you definitely want to do that. Now, I'm throwing y'all for a loop. The Cut One palette, I'm going to contour now. And you might say, well, Heather, you haven't done your makeup. I know. I haven't done the foundation. I know. So now let me go in there, and I'm using all of them and blending. And blending. Do a little bit on my temples. Now I usually do my bronzer or my contouring with airbrush before I airbrush my foundation. However, you can do it with traditional as well. Again, because how airbrush goes on, you're not covering every inch of your face. It's working with your skin to create that flawless look. I just wanted to add one thing real quick because I'm like, let's add some fun to it. Because you know I'm all about the colors now. So I'm going to take this blending brush, and with this, I'm using the Strength palette. I want to add some color to the outside. So I'm adding this color right here. I'm going to go in and add just a little bit right there. Since we went darker on the inside first, I feel like you can kind of have some fun on this crease color. All right, so that's, yeah, it's kind of fun. Adding just a little bit of color. And there we go there. Now, so I've already contoured. I've already put some concealer. And now I'm going to airbrush. So I'm going to take my shade 3, shaking it up. This one does not want to come out. Let me do it here. There we go. Need to fix that topper. Ah, that was way too much. There we go. All right, so now I'm airbrushing. Now what's going to happen is you're going to see all of this start blending in, and it like kind of starts making sense. So pulling back on my trigger, keeping my stylus moving. Keep going back and forth, making my passes, overlapping where I put the traditional concealer just to make it a smooth process. And there we go. So I had the perfect amount of drops to get the coverage that I wanted for today for my 2 o'clock look. Because you know that look changes all the time. All right, so now that we have that on, I would finish this with curling my lashes and putting mascara on. So I can go in. Oh, Jeannie, I used the Silk 4-in-1. Now, because I did the concealer before and all that, like, you'll find that you probably don't need as much coverage because you've already got some coverage. And so that was the Silk 4-in-1, and I used about 5 drops. All right, so now let's do some lips. I want to do something. Let's see. What is this? Are these stains? Let me see what I have over here. That's a stain. Ask for more of my lips too. Let's do this one. Let's do Sexy Orchid in the liquid lipsticks. These aren't the new ones. This is the first ones that we came out with. And I love this color. But look at the pigmentation. 2 swipes, that's it. So right here, going, making the line. Yeah, I like this Sexy Orchid because it does bring out a little bit of that purple that I put on later. And there you go. Voila. You can also top it with a lip topper if you wanted to. Unicorn would be gorgeous. Prosecco, I mean, all of them would have been. Blush would have been good if you wanted, because I find that those are a little bit on the matte side, but don't let that scare, because they're still very creamy. That was Sexy Orchid, Patty. Sexy Orchid. Love it. And then I just used the blush lip topper. Tapping it on. And it has a little bit of a pink hue to it with the blush lip topper. And will give it such an amazing shine. Yay, I'm digging this look. I'm kind of liking it, so there you go. All right, guys. I hope you guys are learning something new each and every time we do this. I know Renee and I try to show you each and everything we can to show you what to do, how to do it, and answer any questions that may come up when you are airbrushing. That's what we're here for. That's what we want to do. And, you know, if there's products that you want to see, or any kind of techniques, or, hey, this happened to me, what should I have done? That kind of thing will definitely, you know, help you through that. I feel like I'm a little bit of a MacGyver when it comes to Luminess and what we have. And I can pretty much walk you through anything that may come up. So we are here for you. And so please, please reach out to us. Please join us. We're here all the time. We're here Monday through Friday, starting at 8 Central. Monday through Thursday, we're here 8, 10, 12, 2, and 4. And then Fridays, I'm on at 8 and 10. So please join us. We love having you on here. Jeannie wants to see the color correctors. Awesome. And I just requested all of them. So right now, all I have is the peach one. And so I'll do another one with the color correctors, and we'll go through all the colors. So yeah, y'all. Okay, good. Everybody says they're learning. I love that. So Jeannie, as soon as I get my request sent to me, as soon as I get all of them in, we will go over all the color correctors and what they do and how to use them. All right, guys, great to see you, and we'll see you back here at 4. All right, bye for now.